Hello, this is another Sunday, and I'm impressed to impress you about yourself. You're going to have to deal with Monday, but don't deal with Monday, deal with today. Let's create frequencies that changes everything. If you can change a frequency, you can change the world. If you can read a frequency, you can change the world. Do you see that TV behind me? And it looks like the picture's moving. Frequencies. That's moving 60 times a second. That's high frequency. How frequent it does this. Negative to positive, 60 times every second. You know who would have the low frequencies? European countries. There is a frequency that would be 50 times a second. Negative, positive. AC voltage has a frequency. Why are you talking about that? Frequency is in demand right now. We've actually left they say it's the Pisces way of doing things. Now we're in Aquarius. Well, Dan, see, I'd rather just call me Dan. That brings high frequencies to me when I hear Dan instead of Gary. Gary is just the businessman. Okay. With Dan, hey, we just have fun. Okay. We fix it, we break it, we don't care. We get going. So, frequencies is at your hands. The earth has a frequency. Did you know that? They call it resonance. How much it resonates. How fast it resonates. Colors itself is a frequency. That's how you can determine which one is which. Okay? One of the slowest frequencies in this room is the table. Black. White is high. There again. Dan, why are you saying this? Because some of you don't use your frequency. The majority of you do not use your frequency. I had to learn about this the hard way. And I'm going to bring it to one simple way. One of the things people don't even think about. Do you know one of the most prized possessions that we have is our teeth? When you want to keep them, when you want to die with a nice all 32, I guess that's how many it is, without cavities, I create a frequency that I store in water. And you can drink this water periodically. This water also creates things that happens in your mitochondria. Your mitochondria creates frequencies of healing, boosting your immune system, bringing oxygen and energy into each cell of your body. Of your 150 trillion cells, a glass of water can change a thing. But it must be stored with frequencies. Cavities can't hang around. Cancer, all this stuff, it can't stay around. Viruses can't stay around. I'll give you some more on that, but I want you to be able to control your frequencies. I'm 65 years old, got all my teeth. I think I have maybe a couple of wisdom teeth, and I might have, I think I got these two gone, okay? But this is before I knew what I could have been doing. But wouldn't it be marvelous if you could take care of your problems, no matter what they are, with frequencies? Every time I say something and you can identify with me, I want you to hit that button, either no or yes. Why? Because I'm training you how to move on your frequencies. Okay? I am an inventor. I deal with frequencies all the time. I understand it. It's like my pet. I've done frequencies with ozone. I've done frequencies with sound systems. I could bring frequency down on my bass speaker so low that it will walk across the floor, meaning it's levitating. I used to have my assistant go push the speaker back into the corner. People used to, y'all remember me, I'm a disc jockey, okay? Maestro D, Maestro Dan, because I took it like an orchestra. Everything I do, I'm a maestro with it. I'm a maestro with my frequencies. I'm arrogant with my frequencies. They must do as I command them to do. The same speaker, the same type speaker I produced again, because I'm talking about like back in the 80s when I used to do stuff like that. When my speakers used to come out of the window. In the college, we'd be down in the basement, concrete. And I'd be hitting so hard that the speakers would come out of the wall, they had like a ledge or the window, fall completely down on the concrete. The concrete vibrated. The frequencies were so violent that it shook my speakers out of the window. My frequencies were so violent that they would walk through the basement. I had a problem with them frequencies one day. You know when you have feedback from a microphone? Boo. I had so much power frequencies going out that the frequency went back into the needle, not the microphone. And it had that 60 cycle hum. Boom. It was just off the chain. I said, I need to combat this because I was shaking the concrete. So I took some foam strips. I picked up my console that I made and I put it under the legs. Then I was able to really crank it up. Boy, you talking about when you're able to bring as much frequency and wattage to that as I did, it was like comforting. You don't want to go home. It's like somebody wrapped something around you, and I was wrapping them frequency around people. Part of the college basement was underground. How did they find out where we was at? It was coming out of the ground. My bass came through the dirt, through the concrete, through the dirt. You can hear it. You can feel it. I said all of this to say this. I got one more example right now that's of these days. The last time I cranked it I guess we cranked up this system was 5 years ago. I was able to take a jack, like you jack up a house. I'll never forget, it was a 20 ton. I put it on top of that speaker. I cranked it up. It would come 3 to 4 feet off of that speaker. Levitate. Frequencies can be very significant to getting things done. There's another frequency that we emit from ourselves. I can influence you without saying anything. You never knew you've been hit by my frequencies. And it is an arrogant frequency. So we're going to start like this. Every time a frequency makes you, I want you to hit the like button. Or, because you can't do but one like, I want you to at least leave a comment. Tell what you got from that frequency. Or them of you that just want to share it. Share it. You can share as many times as you want to. This is these frequencies creates money. These frequencies that I'm going to teach you is also how you can influence. These frequencies will magnetize anything that you think you need come to your front door. I am not kidding you. So think about it. If you're able to manipulate the frequencies or just use your frequency, and things happen, wouldn't you be ahead of the game? Wouldn't you get that promotion at work, or even better than that? On the business. I had a young lady come to me, and I'm gonna make this kind of short. Ain't but so short you can make certain things. This is a testimony of things that I'm comfortable with, or I want to kind of back away because it's getting deep. This girl was 28 years old, $1 million company, multi-million-dollar company. I think it was dealing with marble and stuff. And there was some other stuff connected to it. Well, the father died. She basically inherited, and then her lawyers and stuff had to be over things for her. Well, she said, "Hello, Gary. How are you today?" And we got to talking. I said, and I asked, I said, "How old are you?" And she said, "I'm 28." I said, so she said, how old are you? I told her, I'm 65. You know, you think that this girls that got a crush on a 65-year-old man. I said, you know I'm more than twice your age, right? She said, yes, but that's not why I'm here. I've been looking at your frequencies in the back office. You will create frequencies in your back office. Every time you create a video, every time you create a statement, you're creating frequencies. So she got overwhelmed, basically just, wow, overtaken by what I do. If you go to my back office, I guarantee you'll be so impressed with me that you want to give me some money. what I'm trying to say. She said, I need to put you over me. I like you. I can trust you. She wanted me to be like her advisor. Multi-million-dollar company. So these things, once you figure out who you are, it's nothing. And why am I saying that? I've created frequencies all my life. I'm an inventor. The frequencies come to me, which comes in information, just like the phone comes in information form. I invent. Good. This is an invention. This is worth about $10,000. And I made it user-friendly. Let's see. I made it user-friendly for you, where you want to get rid of the viruses in your house. They're talking about monkeypox now, okay? All right, I don't know if you can see the numbers on there. Let's see, I can take this off. I want you to know about these things. This works anywhere in the world where there's an infectious disease. Can you see those numbers? Let's see. Okay, you just hit the button, and it will stay on that length of time. And the big button will stay on until you turn it off, the one at the bottom. So why are you showing me this? And I can remotely turn it on with this anywhere in the world. My Wi-Fi smart switch. This came in a frequency to me to build it for people. That's why I put that last part on there. For people. I can go and set it up. I know exactly how it works, blah, 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 blah. And it's not going to be user-friendly. You can come to me, and I will rent you that machine. You could do your whole house, and it will be totally sanitized. Okay? So, frequency. And the way that cleans is with frequencies. I split oxygen molecules. I turn it from O2 into O3. O3 is violent. When it finds a particle, just anything that's not right in the air, it uses that to turn itself back into O2. So it'll jump on a virus, and it actually destroys it. It doesn't kill it. It destroys it, and it turns it into peroxides, so it's useful. Mold, fungus. I can put that same oxygen, because I have a hose, I can put it into a body of water and kill every germ and pathogen in there. Now you can drink it. This works in countries that doesn't have sanitized water. So you can imagine what this would do in Pakistan. You can imagine what this would do in Africa. You can imagine. I could take lake water and make it drinkable with my machines. So what do they cost? They're priceless. If a person has malaria, the same water that ozone went into, they drink it, it's gone, it's over. Inflammation in your joints, back problems. I know how to get rid of all that stuff. Ozone will destroy 135 different diseases. You need to remember that. You need to write it down. Because all these things that they say, oh, monkeypox, chickenpox, everything, that machine take care of it. It'll take care of your cavities in your mouth. I got a tooth that is sterilized, basically, from the cavity. It will stay with me until I die. As long as I'm using a way to kill the bacteria of cavity. The same thing with you. You can take your beautiful teeth with you. God, yeah, you got beautiful teeth too. But I'm so deep into a lot of things. You need to contact me. Some of you are having problems. Prostate problems. Do you know? Yes, I can. I can help you with that. There's no cure for any of this stuff. No cure. So don't ever tell anybody that I cured you. But I can give your body what it needs to do what it has to do. Okay? Oh, did you like that? Like it. Like it. Share it. Please do this. Make a comment. Yes, he's talking good. I like this. I'm gonna get me an ozone generator. I'm gonna, I sell ozone generators. I can get them at good prices. I know the ones you need to take care of your general hygiene. I'm about being healthy, wealthy, and wise. When you're going traveling, you can have the little ozone machine. Put it in your hotel room. Turn it on for 30 minutes. I think it's 30 to 60 minutes. It depends on which one you get. Go on and do what you got to do, while you're visiting. I'm not visiting, but when you go check in, you usually go do something. Go have breakfast, lunch, or whatever you're going to be taking. Come back to a nice, fresh place. You don't know what's in there before you came, but ain't nothing there after you came. And when you do that, it kills dust mites. It kills all these different diseases and sickness. And when you sleep, it feels like you fall through the mattress because there's nothing bothering your immune system. Your immune system keeps you awake because there's stuff lurking. Okay, I kind of got off, but guys, let's start using the things that we have ourselves. We have the ability to create frequencies. I'm gonna back up a little bit. I had learned about my frequencies after I had a heart attack. I had a heart attack. When you have a heart attack, it's like having a prolonged fast and prayer. I mean, it's like a long fast and prayer. And when you come out, you're on fire. So that's when I started inventing stuff. Like I got about six of those type of inventions. I have another one which is called a vortex. It's a different concept, but it's still bad to the bone, etc. and so forth. I can see it. How do you see stuff like this? It doesn't use this. It doesn't use your monitors. It used your third eye, which I adopted as my first eye, because all this information is fed into my spirit. It's fed into my pineal gland. And I just heard something today about the crystal and the pineal gland and all that kind of stuff. I would listen to a guy, and I've done an experiment. He says, and you could do the same thing. At night, when you're there by yourself and quiet, pay attention. The pineal gland is dead center, but treat it like it's yours. Rub it, stimulate it, tap it. slightly. I didn't know until the day that you're stimulating crystals to activate. Do you know when you tap a crystal, it fires off electricity? So I was doing that, and I got to tapping it, and it felt good, you know. And then I started seeing these pretty colors coming off every time I tap. I didn't want to stop, and I kept doing it, you know. And so it was the crystals in my body plus my pineal gland, and I had to go to the restroom right to stop. You know, I never had that experience again. I'm going to have it again. But this is when your body is actually doing what it's supposed to do. We can activate crystals in our body to fire off electricity to heal certain things in our body. We can stimulate the pineal gland to see 6,000 miles away and know what to do in a situation, and you're not even there, or are you? I have been practicing this stuff, and I've been having a good job. I mean, a good success with that, as far as I feel good that I'm able to do it. I can talk more, but let's hit like. If you not already use your like, then comment and shoot it out, please. This is the first day of the rest of your life. Do you know, whenever you go to somebody's job, there's more ways of satisfying the boss, so to speak, other than your work ethic. The boss is still just like you. So look, I need to put this in somebody's hand because I'm leaving something huge here. Well, if you create the frequency, not a brown noser, but if you create the frequencies, you do as your frequencies say do at the right time, your frequencies will spin towards the boss. The boss will find you even if he never seen you before. And he said, this is the person that I want over my affairs. This is the person I want to say, hey, I need you to be my travel agent. We got a lot of stuff. Whatever. You create these frequencies and then you get a response. Know who you are. That's your I am. I am Dan. I am Gary Daniel Nelson, the first and the last in my line. I have everything I needed, which I found out I didn't need. I already had it. How did I already have it? I was born with it. When we're all born, we have a purpose. We have a history. So I look to my right, 9 months before I was here, and the clock starts ticking. Even though I was in my family's DNA that made me, I'm still experiencing both of them. Their do's and their don'ts, their facial expressions, their chemistry. How else do you look like your mama and your daddy? So, 9 months before I was born, that's when my journey started. 9 months before I was born. And then, all the way through all that time to here, I have everything that I need. So I know it's with me, so I throw it into my backpack of life. Whenever I need it, where is it? It's there. It's already there. Think about it. When your parents save up for your schooling, guess what? It's already there. They save up for your car, your house. It depends on the caliber or what frequencies that your parents are putting out. You already have it. I'm the rich kid. I'm the rich kid. You also take a lot of bad experiences with you too. But there's nothing that you don't have. But you have to create your own frequencies from there. So you got it. You said, okay, so this is what I'm going to do. On my left side, I know what's going to happen over there. I can actually speak it. I can touch the ground and command it to happen because I already know it's mine. Nobody can bless me because it's mine. How you bless me with my stuff? You follow me? So these things are so important that you find out who you are. Find out who you are. Speak to the Creator. You can call him God. You can call him Buddha. Call him whoever you want to. He or she or it or don't even care. But connect and be co with that person or that thing or that entity. Be co. So when you set out to say or do something, he said, yes, you are. And I will make sure that you are the best. Everything will work for you in your favor. There's no one above you because we are co-creating this thing. Once it's created, he said, yes and amen. He might not say amen. He said, yes, Gary, you are that. You are the inventor. You are the prophet. You are the one that builds cabinets. You are the one, everything that I am. Be your I am, and don't be afraid to say that you have no lack. I have no lack. It's already in my backpack. Okay, guys. We'll talk to you later. I really appreciate everybody coming to view this. Take it in. Please share it, like it. You know you can't like but one time, so send out a comment. Let's make this go viral. This is a frequency that we will be creating with us. Bye for now. Even if it's just me and you. All right.